an hour late. Prone to starting a stream where it's at the worst possible time, or I just hate people working or being at school. Well, it was a weekday though. Pretty horrible. Start up 6. Check settings. Mission. So good. Soundtrack. All muted. Race. Replay. Menu. Maybe. Oh well. Be a quick stream. I feel like 1 hour, 2 hour on average. I don't know. I'll check. Oh, well, here's the game. So, oh, it's the best we can have. Welcome to Gran Turismo 6. Or whatever it is, it's just a test run though. First of all, most of my playtime will be on the dealers, or some. Most of my playthrough is going to be usually. Most of my playthroughs or playtime will be taken off from I don't know. It's either the dealerships or something, or I was looking at this because I'm usually looking at cars though. I mean, with the lack of the used car dealership, mind you, it was kind of okay, but it does have some miracles here if people wondering. And the answer for the miracle is that you can get whatever you like, because it was like intended to be an online game. You know, because this is the pre-Gran Turismo Sport game. So Polyphony was just struggling, so the best they can have for the last classic Gran Turismo game is the number 6. What I mind you is that it was alright. Most of my playtime is just going to be staring at cars in the dealerships. But even then, the events are too quick, so most of the time I'm just staring at cars right there before I'm just going to buy them. And even then, you can have a look in the gallery though. They look fascinating. This gameplay in this stream is going to be purely emulator, so you might expect some graphical issues that were still in the early version. If I try to update it to like the latest version, I can't play it. if I want to play the latest version, I could have a real PS3, but even then, it's gonna be a big risk though, because I know they're cheap, and I could play the latest version on the PS3, and I don't have to worry about graphical issues. But the performance may be a bit too lacking though. I wish I could show a frame rates, but the best I could do is either you guessed it or I guessed it, as much as I can have or you can have. Well, I already bought some cars. If I can do whatever events that I can need for stars, but if I don't want to progress fully, but for most of the stars, because I'm not prone to karting, go-karts, and Gran Turismo, then I'll just move on. Okay. I feel like I forgot about adjusting it. By the way, I already bought Splatoon 3 from like 3 days ago, and my timing is just right into the final Splatfest, which is like my first Splatfest, by the way, and that was pretty weird. It was such a timing that is just so right, so wrong. Sorry, but yeah, Gran Turismo 6, same amount, large amount of play hour, which I want to tell you that this game is the reason why I spent so much into Gran Turismo 6 than 5. I mean, I leave it for like most of the hours time before I'm gonna start playing again is that streaming reason. But even then, that maybe it was all what I can work. Actually, still keep it heavyweight. That should be fun. The graphical issues I'm gonna say is such as whatever this is for car thumbnails, though. Other than that, it should be fine. Copyrights in the main menu music? I don't know. It's just this game soundtrack specifically for this. So it should be fine. By the way, I don't know, or I don't think that I could stream Splatoon 3, because unless I have a graphics card or capture card, it should be all fine. Yeah, it's all good. By the way, the name driver name is just using the full name though, so I'm gonna slap my last name on it, so most of you already knew. Probably before I changed it into just my first name. But anyway, Splatoon 3, I enjoy it. The gyros, I enjoy it. Gameplay, I enjoy it. Story and everything, I enjoy it. I don't know what to expect, but I definitely enjoy it. Tires bad. Every cars I just tune in GT6 from onwards or maybe before, it's always a lack of grip though. Even then, if I try putting a bunch of grips, I don't feel like it's gonna be satisfactory. There's no like PP or horsepower or weight on the typical opponents. You are given what the typical opponents and that's it. And the typical opponents were using what it was required. But even then, it was still this easy though. Here's what I'm gonna remind you guys. The car reflections are broken. Yeah, believe me, the car reflections are broken, even at 1.05, so you might get results like this. Hopefully, I've yet to just wait for like a... Well, I enabled the SBU loop detection, and I feel like some graphical settings can be a reason for like enabling the graphical issues though. But I don't blame you if you believe that reflection is bad because it looks bad. So yeah, this is the weird transition right now. It just looks good and then suddenly it just doesn't look good. Frame rate is average. Feels like I'm playing on the real PS3, unless there's like six cars though. But even then, maybe I feel like the installed game data was like this much frame rate. I'm not sure if it looks like 60 FPS on their streaming software or when it was like uploaded. Oh. Because, in my view, it looks pretty bad, but on the video software, or when it's like downloaded for the streaming reason, it might look like 60, but with lag. I'm gonna give like a little bit of credit for Polyphony on just trying to make Gran Turismo 6 looks like a PS4 game with some graphical settings that were borrowed from the other games. Oh my god. Like GTA 5 and The Last of Us. I mean, MLAA was the reason why The Last of Us exists, but actually no. It's actually like the MLAA with an emulator can basically suck. There we go. I hate the grip. Such a bad grip. Nope. I already know the frame rates of the replay. It just already looks like that. But unless for desperate reasons, I'm gonna show like how it runs. There's no level rate system, but instead it's just a star system. It's pretty. Alright. Yeah, all those cars on there are pretty bugged out. It was already 50 minutes in. I knew like the events are pretty quick though. But I'll try to get like 1 hour and like half and then 1 hour. Or compared to like at least 2 hours though. If I really want to stream like a full career though, because it was like this stream was like in more streams of Gran Turismo 6, it's gonna be for performance reasons. But even then, it still runs stable, it's just fine, but I would just wait for one day they'll fix some graphical issues that will still present in Gran Turismo 6. Especially the MLAA that was missing. By the way, I tried using both options for read color buffer and write color buffer, and on 1.05, if you use it like higher than 1.05, you may get some problems. And what problem is that? I don't know, the flashing screen if you use the right color buffer only. No, it's actually read color buffer. So I believe read color buffer was the reason that you get epileptic stuff. And also the frame rates can be bad if you just enable both, at least right color buffer. Still, I don't blame you for just trying these settings on. I already did, and it was pretty much horrible. And basically, I would rather just make fun of the fact that the Wii U was just a deliberate attempt to be innovative for upgrading the Wii U. No, the Wii, Nintendo Wii. But instead, it was just a new system that makes it so confusing. I still hate the lack of grip right now. No matter how hard I try, even with the restricted tires, I still never know if it's like a good grip though. Fully adjustable, by the way. Fuck. Okay. By the way, the damage, it was just basically just only standard cars damage. No premium cars. Sorry. But the damage, the visual damage on that, since it was a purely standard, the mold, the dents and the scratch are more obvious than the subtle scratches and dents. Because in GT5, you gotta like, if you want to make it look clearly damaged, you gotta just like dent a little bit more. But here, dent one, it would just be that big damage. Dent at least once. Okay, so I'm gonna show the replay frame rate for the sake of testing purposes. But even then, maybe I'll do the same for like upscale 720p and then the internal resolution. Well, that's it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it for the replay. They're the same. Oh my god. I was just talking, I didn't realize that the tire grip just loose enough to just here. That's it. Not gonna analyze it, just checking the frame rates, and I had to guess it. But what the fuck? Why is the camera so close to the woman crowd though? That was pretty. That was pretty. Just stand away from the cameraman a little bit. The Audi, the damage here just looks pretty average. Limits a push. So there's some capacity where maybe if someone in Gran Turismo 6 patch, they're gonna make the 60 FPS patch. Just like, well, Actually, they had to optimize the performance first, then probably make the 60 FPS patch, and then that allows you to unlock the frame rates limit, just like GT5. But I had to wait, or we have to wait until eventually a new performance fix from Gran Turismo 6 will be better off to just being 60 FPS. Instead of just feeling like you're playing on a real PS3 though. Or having a frame rate that you just feels like you just notice on the real PS3. Alright. By the way, this is nothing. This amount of frame rates on Gran Turismo 6 with my computer, probably exactly what it was recommended on, but not to some degree on an emulator that tells us about. It was nothing compared to like playing Roblox on a shitty laptop. That you had to take care of it, and then you complain about why the CPU went from 8 to 9%, and then the CPU went so bad from 8 to 9%, and instead of just saying 80 to 90%, that you ended up stop streaming it. Just go back to editing. Come on, go back to editing. Just edit some memes that totally feel funny or whatever, but I just want to like purposely make bad jokes so that people will feel like they don't laugh at jokes that I purposely make to be bad, because I want to portray people who trying too hard to be funny, that it feels like they're forcing them. If you want to be funny, you gotta be natural. That's my advice. You want to be funny? Oh yeah, I repeated myself. If you're... I'm gonna say that. By the way, the image does not represent the in-game graphics, which is pretty bad. Pretty weird. This high-power car is gonna Quattro is gonna be bad. With the lack of grip. Racing tires can get a good grip at times though. But unfortunately, they had to go for the good old tire wear. There's no tire wear, but yet it just insists to just get something that isn't worth it. By the way, the price cars are just barely amount that you can get. Because you could just buy whatever cars you like. Most of the cars are just premium and, or just to say, detailed cars. There's no like standard or simple cars that you can get, because Polyphony had to rely on it. Oh my god. Fuck off, grip. I can't spin out that much. Thankfully, 60 on both brakes are good enough. The endurance on Gran Turismo 6, well, they're butchered because they're making an online play only. Actually, it does have an offline play, but just that, not yet into it. The UI, well, it's just a minor change, nothing much. It's just a modified Gran Turismo 5 UI with some additional stuff at the cost of stuff that we're missing. By the way, the mirror on Gran Turismo 6 is broken, so don't bother looking up on the rear view mirror when you're on the bumper camera. Just stick with something else that is better than just that. When I was younger, when I'm playing like online games though, I always wanted an easy opponents. And whenever there's someone better than me, I get pissed. No joke. And even in 14 or 15 years old, or 16 or 17, I still hate people who are better than me. Until then, maybe at the age where maybe I'm getting 18, I am going to find someone who's better than me. Try to see which one that I have to take notes from people who are better than me, and that's it. I mean, you can always apply this. I mean, since Splatoon 3, I'm almost to level 10. I'm gonna start practicing on open anarchy, and then if I want to play serious, I'm gonna go into series anarchy. I say in the right to left, I mean. I really don't want easier anarchy players. I just want something harder. So, I guess maybe whenever there's a strategy, I usually calculate on my prediction on if I super jump on this guy or there's an enemy, maybe I die. And if I did, maybe I do die. And that's how I had to know when to calculate this. And while I understand no people willing to take up the challenge, and then usually unless the ego is too fragile that they just hate people who are better than them and refuse to accept the fact that if people are better than you, just take notes from it. But no. Just call them I don't know. You're bad. Call him bad, or call him cheater, but even then, you can still embrace the cheater fact. But not all the times, you can feel satisfied being a cheater, because it can be annoying at times when you're better than people. Because if your skill level is beyond what the other is, that's too bad. Well, that's all I can say about the Splatoon 3 part, and any other competitive games I could play on. I want to remind you, I'm pretty calm. I know, but here's my word of advice on losing. Losing makes you better, and winning makes you less better. Wisdom, I say. Look, I know it sounds bad, but that's reverse psychology. You should take notes from the fact that losing can make you better, and winning can make you less better. Trust me, okay? I know it sounds stupid, but it will definitely sound right. Alright, classic muscle car series. I feel like I already have some classic cars though. Yeah. 190. Alright, well, I'm gonna like do a big upgrade though. You know, there's like the downside of like an emulator on like the earlier version that isn't like 1.22 is the lack of developer menu or QA menu or whatever you call it. But I say for 1.02 you can still, it's possible to have like a developer menu thanks to someone that managed to mod it in. But for 1.05, however, nothing. So the only way they can have it is just a save editor, which I had to do 50 million credits because there's no daily login on earlier versions that isn't 1.22. Because the Spec 2 mod is just only on 1.22 because that's all the DLC they can have. So all I can do is to wait until the version 1.22 is stable enough for me to play the Spec 2 mod. So that way I can enjoy it. But GT5, I don't know, because maybe it has all the DLCs possible, but I feel like we're gonna be alright with the 2.11. Alright, it's time for dumb upgrades. I always have to prefer adjusting everything. I don't need like a set upgrades, but I feel like I want to tune whatever it works. I know there's nitrous, but it just really depends. You can just buy both, but otherwise it's just gonna be personal preference. Alright. I'm gonna look at it from the stream view on my phone though. Because that's the... oh. I didn't realize my phone had a volume. My bad. Although the delay was so weird. Anyway. Yeah, that's the frame rate. Though it looks average. It looks alright to some degree. Alright, what wings do I have? There's no adjustable wings, by the way. So we still have like a set wing. I'm just gonna go for the adjustable one. Yeah, I feel like the buy music and the work complete music is just the copyright. I think. But unless not, because it technically sounds like it. wheels. I'll be right back. Yes. Stare at the GT. Because there's no information. Come back. Yeah. After GT5, no, yeah. Okay, this one. So, I'm gonna try saying this one. Okay. Back. Let me show you. Car wash. Nothing. Work complete. Change oil. Nothing. Work complete. Body rigidity. Improving. Nothing. Work complete. Restore body rigidity. With the water. Nothing. Work complete. Yeah, we washed already. No worries. Overhaul the engine? With oil change? Nothing! We're complete! Why not just a simple animation or something that you can skip? But due to the limits being pushed on the PS3, there's nothing much they can do though. Unfortunately. Oh, that was sad though. Gotta be honest. Alright. You know, I say about the current state of like some other of my former friends' channel that I should never mention the name. Can't say it directly. I know I say that I stop supporting him and move on, but gotta say that considering the state, no videos has been made. He's been busy still, and he just relied too much on finding a virtual girlfriend that he cannot show his face or else you get exposed. Because I don't know what you expect though. TikTok videos shown. His channel's dead because he didn't even get money, but he's probably a little bit out of touch though. I want to remind you, a little bit out of touch. Why is he a little bit out of touch? Well, the answer is how he deals with copyright. I say that whenever he gets copyrighted, even though like probably a bunch or some that were restricted, and even he points at the wrong video that was like specifically shown because he just forgets what's the point of the video. Let's say if he's, I mean, few videos I seen is like how he deals with copyright, I don't know. He just claims that he done nothing wrong, but he tried, but he's a little bit out of touch. I mean, he just thinks my videos means money, easy money, but the problem is that he's not even too lean into it that much, because even if he knows, he still had to deal with a bunch of issues that maybe impact on his channels and his money, which is the reason why he didn't even get monetized though. I wonder if there's a part 2. I mean, I know I wouldn't watch it, but I'm just seeing his current state. Either he's gonna upload another video after so long, or not really. But I'm gonna give him advice whenever he just finally gets back into watching my video, because I'm still in the current state where I am doing alright. But if you want to get back into making video, or maybe streaming again, consider like investing in a better laptop or better computer just to stream something better like this. Or push yourself to the limits by playing on a game that is not too great on your recommended requirement. But I can see why the frame rates on Roblox are so bad, that maybe I can compare it to like playing this on an emulator without playing it on a real PS3. But still, you're a little bit out of touch, but I still don't like your mentality and the mindset of like, if you disagree with me, maybe because of something popular and I'm playing something that's popular, you'll be vilified or randomly harassed. Which is the reason why I was just making jokes about block suits, and I thought maybe it's a little bit funny. But I consider that is a hive mind mindset though. Or harsh truth, I want to tell you. So again, if someone don't like it, don't just fight. Don't just harass them just because they don't like it. You like lost 2 friends because they don't like block suits, so. Or even you're just making 2 videos trying to get in the drama. It would like the game Zero Maker 1 right there, or even Blue Outline. I'm just gonna mention only 2 the only time though. He's just trying really hard to get into drama. Wait, if I try to get into drama with you, maybe I'm gonna get a little bit of negotiation, but then you're gonna say otherwise the hard way. But hey, I want to tell you, ordering stays still has cancer from Roblox, and I won't get convinced into returning it. Nintendo games are probably better than Roblox anyway, so it's better to just get your children to just play Nintendo games. Okay? It's not that hard. Or maybe if you really want to stream or make videos about Nintendo games, unless Nintendo just like abide the law over the making videos of it, then don't bother. Just play Minecraft instead. Anyway, I'm gonna that's all for my dumb rant. But sorry, chat, if I get a little bit over rational and like it's not a point of it. But it's just probably my point that it's maybe dumb or maybe you don't understand. But I'm just that maybe the past is the past. You gotta move on. But even then, the past can haunt you back. So you can't have a choice but to try to let it go. And maybe it's hard to deal with. Anyway, sorry for the rant on the dude that has a virtual girlfriend. What the fuck? Okay, I know the reason why compiling shaders is way more often than ever. Jesus. Oh my god, the acceleration is terrible when turning. I gotta get a little bit slow. Oh yeah, I just realized it's a 5 gear. Oh yeah, the intro looks strangely 60 FPS though, but it doesn't reflect the in-game quality. Willow Springs are cool though. I'd say it was an underrated course. Oh my god, I hate drifting. I mean, look. I want to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not here to play Gran Turismo for drifting though. I mean, arcade games can make me enjoy drifting, but any sim racing, I genuinely hate it. I mean, I don't understand why they put the drifting challenge. I mean, it's for Japanese people or any other drifters who enjoy it, but for me and anyone else that may be the same opinion as me, and maybe I'm not alone, I don't like it. I mean, it's for amateur kids that want to show off. Fine, yeah, sure, let them have fun. But any sim racers or Gran Turismo fans aren't so into it. They would rather have like a full top speed race like NASCAR or whatever in like this special stage Route X. Or maybe they should rather make the suspension have the tires lack of grip, because they like spinning it off like crazy without drifting. Oh my god, okay. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I had to let go. Oh my god, stop. Stop. This Challenger RT should maybe stop treating my suspension, treating it like a trash. Oh fuck. Okay, thankfully it made it through. Okay, thankfully I made it through. Pretty terrible. Alright. I'm gonna get a little like a replay checking for like the frame rate that it is. By the way, GT5 doesn't show a replay, but this one does. Because, I don't know. I'm gonna look at the frame rates from the actual stream view, watching on my phone. For some reason, it looks like it has MLAA, but not really. And I can't full screen it, unfortunately. Unless I download the video from after the stream, maybe it doesn't look right. But even then, if you full screen it, you might see the jagged edge. And yeah, the frame rate is exactly where it's reflected here. According to here, it looks like PS3 without PS3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Wait, I see some jagged edge. Alright, so the landscape view, I'm gonna see that it does have jagged edge. But only it doesn't show it from like so far. And yeah, it shows some like graphical issues though. Actually, the stream color doesn't look right from my gameplay view and the stream view when people are watching. For some reason, it looks like something. It looks slightly brighter. Maybe I have to fix it later, unless I'm too lazy to deal with it. So, well, that's what I can show. Unless that the YouTube video like shows like the correct color ratio, then don't blame it. I could have checked my RGB value and on my monitor, and then I had to double check it before I had to stream it on the OBS software. Goodness sake, here we go. That was pretty terrible. Oh my god. But it works. I'm gonna wait for everything to load. It was pretty weird. For anyone who's asking what's the H stands for, that's Henry. As if some of you are dumb though. Apologize if people are too curious though, or people who already know what that means. And I had to skip through like a whole race, whole crowd here. There's like usually cars that the AI drives easily, but when you drive it yourself, you can't just do what it does, that AI does, and it's pretty hard. Oh no. Why? It loves. Oh come on. It loves off-roads. Why? Every car I touch, it always had lack of grip. Unless it does have grip though. Come on. Oh my god, no. Somehow I actually got through there. Pretty dumb. But I also was wondering, after GT3, Gran Turismo 6, and RPCS3 test performance streams, I say about the Family Guy back to the multiverse stream on the emulator instead of the PC? The answer is yes, I want to suffer. About on the trash license game. I mean, I know Family Guy. It's just that I don't watch it for the memes. Which, nowadays, people only watch Family Guy for the memes. Fuck. Can't believe that I just go wrong with the brakes, though. My brain was thinking about Family Guy. Okay? I mean, the plot on Family Guy Back to the Multiverse was not great, so they had to rely on gags. And unfortunately, the lines aren't better than that. And I'd say, I mean, usually I say something too wild, though. But that it's maybe anything wild that pushes the limits to the TOS, but if the game says something wild, it wasn't me. It was just what the developers thinks that the gag should be funny, though. Could you imagine making a licensed game that looks like either a Source Engine game or a PS3 game that is just running on a PS3, or an Xbox, or an original Xbox game that runs on an Xbox 360? That was pretty dumb. Nowadays, it's just video games try to be put in movies, but it's just all about hit or miss. I feel like Pokemon did it, and I feel like Pokemon and Mortal Kombat did this long before right there. But even then, it has a varying degree of success, though. I feel like I'm gonna show a replay about how many times I'm trying not to slip off this Challenger RT70. I'm gonna try to be a little bit stable. I see so much reds. That's it. Well, it's still painful. Of course, the classic skip for the crowd trick on the Laguna Seca. Hey, the physics in GT6 and 5 was thanks to the dumb tuning, but the PS2 physics on GT4 is like alright. Also, they finally put the logo on any replays from GT6 onwards. Which besides their... I don't know. I feel like the logos were completely reversed though. GT5 logo on the replay when you just wait too long on the menu, but not when you look at the replay. Here it is! Somehow I managed to drift through the way. By pure miracle, by pure accident. It was pretty dumb though. Tones. Oh yeah, they just show like stuff. Music. This is the typical milking content though. mean, I do read the tutorials, but just that. I want to make sure it's a little bit quicker, while maybe it's longer. Do people even want to not read tutorial on purpose just so they can make money? Instead of just reading a tutorial right away? I think? Is this how people make videos or stream? That is probably significantly a little bit longer without like the tutorial. I feel like it. I mean, it makes sense, but what else do people expect? Anyway, enough for replay them. I feel like I hit the 1 hour mark, but that's just the best I can do because I want to like get through Splatoon 3 and then try the anarchy battles a little bit nicer and probably a little bit better because while my time was pretty much a hit and miss on like playing story mode or side order, I probably spend most of the time on the multiplayer. Well, yeah. I have to play like one mission each in one floor before or after multiplayer. Well, actually, if I want to like go vice versa, I have to play more story mode and side order until I complete it. I mean, completing a side order for I don't know, something. It's just like that. I feel like, in my opinion, side order is just like a arcade game within the game. So you insert a coin, and then you want to play longer, and if you feel satisfied, then that's it. Okay, there's some flashy graphical issues on the Matterhorn right there. By the way, there are semi-premium cars, which is a nice little good thing from the GT6 there as a whole. Fuck. Didn't mean to bump them. Come on. I bumped by accident, and then it hates me. Good. One bump, that's it. I mean, thanks to the stars, you can just play like whatever events you like, but you know, I feel like if the most recharged I can get, I'm just gonna stop dealing with the mess I can get. Either I gotta do it again with like a different car that hopefully has a grip, or I'll just move on to the other event. Or just stop the stream right away. I mean, compared to like a GT5 performance stream, it was alright. It was just longer than it was expected. But this one is pretty short, because it was like a 3-second streams that I had to do for performance reasons. I feel like 720p was the reason that the graphical issues exist. But even then, the internal resolution still has the same frame rate as it was. There we go. Maybe I can play with ease. As long as I don't spin off. I mean, it backfires me. or I accidentally don't go in the pits by accident, or the car spin off like crazy. I feel like the microphone gain at like 7.50, it was kind of okay. I had to check it from after the stream because the 10 decibels, maybe during the editing, is too much from the max volume or high volume, because I was just want to listen to music and then like enjoy it. I mean, I understand that you can't listen to music that much high volume, but I know the memes from like people listening to music, favorite music at like max volume. I don't know, you can cue the crying Squidward with the maximum volume that is over the maximum volume limit with the earbuds in, listening to like Blink 182 version of like the MTV SpongeBob. And after this, since I was eating, I'm just gonna look at the cars until I can do another event, or maybe I can stop, and then we can talk. We can talk about cars. Maybe the commentary topic within the stream can be nice at times. Or even then, I can try to separate the audio from the talking and the actual audio from the stream. So I'll try my best, unless I don't care. The noodles cooked by the way. Oh, when you reverse, you don't press X, you just shift up. Finish in style. Perfect. Well, I can talk about it, whatever, while in the replay. Oh my god, that was the perfect finish. Oh well, I'm gonna eat until GT National Championship, or move on to the IB, or maybe stop the stream. Color still almost looks fine though. Alright. Well, I gotta eat this before I'm gonna stop playing Splatoon 3. Okay. This is I'm always gonna find like one car that does well in the handling grip, and then hopefully it doesn't spin out. But even spun out, I'm just trying to make sure I can finish at least once, or maybe just give up. Over there, bingo. The egg. Hey, it's that song when you buy something or complete a work. Oh my god. The mountains of the Matterhorns, that kind of looks cool though. Oh my. Yep, that was pretty bad. So, yeah, there's gonna be a part where I just spun out into the finish. That was not perfect. I'm not gonna make one joke about Fast and Furious Drift, or Tokyo Drift, whatever. There it is! There it is, it's just smoke. Puff of smoke now. Pretty terrible, but it's the best I can do. Max stars. 3 stars. GT National Championship. Yeah, just 500. Oh, I expected. I'm gonna get into the dealership. I mean, you can get from the recommended cars though, but it really depends on whether or not you just want to buy some, I don't know, random shit that you just basically couldn't care about less than ever. I mean, it's understandable that you can't bother with a car that maybe you wouldn't care less. I don't know. I'm gonna look into Toyota. Alright, I got pretty much fucking Prius. Wonder which car that was suitable for it. Can guess that it's gonna be a Mark IV Supra, which I'm probably gonna buy for the sake of the GT National event, and then hopefully it does right. Then wrong. SDR. This is a simple Mark. This is like a default. Like an old Supra. It's a detailed Supra. Sweet. It can look suitable. Just that really depends. Let me look at the info. Oh. Right. Simple soup. cars. Well, we don't have that much choice. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a white color suit. I wonder if it really turns. Most people treat Mark IV Supras as like a drag car monster, but can I ask, does it turn? Well, maybe I had to purchase this car, and then I'm gonna look more before I'm gonna do whatever. Alright, Super RZ. Super White 2. Thank you. I'll take the color white. I want that. I'm just gonna look at different cars though, and then talk about cars, or any other things that isn't cars. Hey, and at least I'm glad for like Countach and in the Veyrons were like premium cars. And can't forget about the region lock Nomad Diablo. J-Lock Lamborghini. Don't forget, I might have accidentally bought cars that were on the recommended dealership. But even then, you can't resist it. You can't resist cars that was already there. That normally you're supposed to buy something that is from recommended. I feel like you don't have to buy the recommended cars. You can just pick whatever you like, just to handicap yourself. I feel like for anyone who's playing GT6, there's always like one car that is a chance that you missed it on the dealership, because it's basically a definitive car encyclopedia though. You just stare at them and then that's it. You just learn about it quickly. You can even test it out if you want. Like, this is probably like the ultimate sandbox game. So, I'm gonna say about GT6 to Most Wanted 2012. People, the older fans, especially GT4 fans and Most Wanted 05 fans, complain the lack of progression. A proper progression, I mean. But, especially the cars that were all unlocked from the start after you bought the Honda Fit RS. But for people who are enjoying GT6 or people who play from GT5, which you might absolutely rarely even find people whose first game was GT5 or even 6, will definitely enjoy looking at cars wherever they want and then buy it. But there's some older fans who just definitely enjoy the sandbox feel. So, and really, GT6 and Most Wanted 2012 were the sandbox games for racing, with some progression in, or maybe quick progression before you stop. That'll be all fun that you can enjoy. And most of the cars from Sport onwards will be either be in Gran Turismo Sport or 7, or will always be in in Gran Turismo 6 until eventually an update on Gran Turismo 6 will be here, or the car that will be added as a purely premium car from Gran Turismo 6. When I finish eating, maybe I can upgrade, but I can still upgrade while like eating. I used the Skyline Coupe from the Infinity. Yeah, they had to take their rebadge. They had to rebadge the Skyline Coupe as the Infinity, the G35. Kinda clever for like North American luxury brand, just to make American stuff look superior. Consumerism, because you can't have like an ordinary Mazda or anything like that. You gotta have like a Acura, Lexus, and Infinity. But even then, Lexus was still produced worldwide though, so probably is a little bit obsolete. Oh, a little bit fancy here. It's nice that they have LFA though. I don't consider it like a powerful way. What's that? Looks like a Toyota 86. Newer version, but for the sake of like appealing to North Americans. It can appeal to worldwide audience, but it kind of depends on the preference of people. Like, do I want to prefer Toyota, or do I want to prefer something? Oh yeah, Nürburgring, Lexus Nürburgring. I can take that as if I want for like 24 minutes of like Nürburgring, which is I'm gonna get bored. But it's just quick and easy. Hey, matte black. I should matte black, but that would be for later. The Nürburgring wreckage kind of For some reason, they just incorrectly put the color on the gallery view. Oh, I was hiccuping. It was pretty fine. It was pretty bad though. It's like, it's like wrong color though. Alright, it's time to upgrade. They probably allow sports tire. Yeah, I'm gonna limit myself to like at least 400 PP though. Nitro kit? Okay. No. Carbon hood body color. Okay, I'll take the white color. My god. You still look like low quality PS2 car right now. There's still some cars that were missing out on the being a semi-premium right there. Although you're upgraded in Gran Turismo Sport 7 or both, you still look like ass. Wing. I don't know what wing. But I want to make it have a look a little bit aggressive. Good enough. Buy that now. Gotta buy the wheels. We inch that up. I'm gonna have like the nose taste kind of thing, but I had to put up some reasonable wheels that could make sense. Maybe this one. Yeah. That's good. Now I'm gonna do the quick service. Oh, good. Okay, this might look wrong. Let's shoot it. I forgot about just snapping my nap. That sounds dumb. Oh. What? I hate that setting menu. Probably looks like it's trying to make sense. Sense at the same time. So close. I almost got away with it. Huh. Luckily, I've managed to get away with it. Almost get away. Go gallery. Thanks, simple car. Couldn't believe like Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Looks like it's just an early PS3 game, like the late PS2 game. Sounds so. Yeah. X. Actually, I'm gonna up a little bit of horsepower though. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put like the weight ballast though. At least 100 kilograms. And then up a little bit of horsepower. At least before. Yeah, good enough. 55%. I feel like I'm just gonna waste my time eating while saying absolutely nothing. So, for some reason, I'm gonna say. And probably I'm gonna stop around. Oh. I was gonna say I'm gonna stop just right at 1 hour mark. Like after 1 hour mark, because I was eating and then I had to make sure that I had to get in time to play Splatoon 3 and get level 10 for like I don't know anarchy battles and I just want to play better than me. But you know what? Right way I can get. So sorry if it's not the long Gran Turismo 6 stream because I want to make sure I'm ready. I'm gonna get prepared to play Splatoon 3 because it was the game I bought from like 3 days ago, and I'm enjoying the gyros and everything else that was there. But in other words, okay, yeah. Oops, the emulator is still not responding. Well, seems like it doesn't close. Oh well, there we go. 24 hours, 10 hours, a little bit more than Gran Turismo 5. Still can't stop comparing it. Anyways, if I wanted to make Gran Turismo 6 longer, then I wouldn't have to be busy with Splatoon 3 and maybe relying on like playing multiplayer a little bit more often. Uh, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you in the next stream, and hopefully this time I'll make it longer. But otherwise, I had to do the stream on Rush, at least 1 hour or over the mark. All right. See ya.